Stew is a father who came to me with a long page on the backstory of him and his son's channel, Slongi and Stew. Stew explained that recently his lungs gave out and came very close to losing his life. By chance, it was his 9-year-old son that managed to save his life. Stew said that after coming out of his coma and whilst having to learn to walk again, he was able to reflect on the universe around him. Considering for most people their lives are going so fast, they don't take the time to do any self-reflection, including of recent, sadly, myself. Stew decided to ask his son if there was anything he wanted to do as kind of like a father-son thing in case something were to happen again. Surprisingly for Stew, his son wanted to build a YouTube channel with him.
Welcome friends, this is Slongi.
And this is Stew.
And together,
we are the Slongi and Stew channel.
Now, we knew you expect to see MisterOmega here.
But MisterOmega invited us to host Underrated YouTubers 40. Didn't we win Underrated YouTubers 40?
Come on Slongi, we know that everyone who takes part in Underrated YouTubers is a winner. Just think of how much difference it made to our channel. It was a huge difference. We got so many new viewers, made some great friends. How do they get to take part in future Underrated YouTubers?
Well, Stu, it's super easy. All you have to do to submit yours or a friend's channel is go to the description below where there will be a link to a Google form. It'll only take a few minutes to answer the questions and it can make a huge difference for your channel.
Very true, Slongi. It only took us a few minutes and it made a huge difference to our channel. Make sure you subscribe to MisterOmega's channel.
Yes.
And probably most importantly of all, ring the notification bell, guys. Otherwise you might not know when you're on Underrated YouTubers.
You gotta stay tuned.
Let's go to number 5.
Sandwich plays a lot of games, but he mainly focuses on PvP games.
And what do you love, Slongi?
PvP games.
And he makes montages on a lot of different PvP games. And which types of games does he play, Slongi?
Some games he plays are Rust, Conan, WoW, Smite, and Wizard 101.
So he doesn't use a face cam currently, but he does speak throughout his videos, so
Nice.
fans get to hear his voice. That's a good thing, I think.
I agree.
And he does demonstrate high skill levels at the PvPs that he does play, so you guys that do like PvP, and even if you don't like PvP and just want to be entertained, go check out Sandwich's channel.
Absolutely.
And he started out by playing Town of Salem. So click on the link in the description, tell him the Omega channel sent you.
McFleur is a Fortnite montage creator.
He is a skill builder and a player.
Fleur likes to show off his keyboard skills with a keyboard cam.
You know, Slongi, I did a mousepad cam, or Xbox controller cam on a couple of our videos. It is way more difficult than people think, so I really respect McFleur for doing a keyboard cam. And we think he is very underrated with only 32 subs.
Let's try to double that by the end of this video.
Come on guys, you know you can open more than one window at a time. Let's get McFleur double the number of subs before the end of this video. He deserves it.
Very much.
So he has very clean, clear thumbnails. Always a bonus, right Slongi?
Yes, music used in montages go well, and montages are synced quite nicely.
They really show the skill level of McFleur's gameplay and skill level on Fortnite. So hey guys, make sure to go check out his channel. We know the Fortnite channel market is a super saturated, but I think it's time that we show McFleur some love and you guys can get to see the power MisterOmega's underrated YouTubers.
Yes.
On me stuff, I'ma run it up. She gon' give it up. I'm like, what is love? Remember I was broke, ain't nobody give a fuck. Hate it on the stand, now they love us cause we are. Hundreds on me stuff, I'ma run it.
Free coming up next. Happy Place Diary shows the journeys and adventures of Jerry, who is a retired veteran.
And what do we say to our veterans?
Thank you for your service.
Yes, we do. With his wife Teresa, who's an education assistant, and they travel around in their RV to many, many amazing places.
Both of them give great tips to people who have an RV and need to know the ins and outs of owning one. They show tips from cleaning to fixing.
That'd be great for us, Slongi, because we always want to get an RV for a couple of months, drive around the United States, see all the wonderful things here. And other than knowing where to rent one, putting in the gas and pointing it, I know nothing. So this would be great for families who want to really get a toe in the RV vacation business.
They also have a Monday night live series where they go live and chat with their subscribers and viewers.
That's awesome as well. They take the time each week to spend a little bit of time with their viewers, see how things are. Gives it more of a family, personal feel, don't you think, Slongi?
Great in these times.
Definitely great in these times. So what are they doing during the lockdown, Slongi?
Well, recently, because of lockdown, they are doing RV cooking. Make sure to check those videos out, please.
Oh, I think we're going to definitely check those videos out. I bet you RV cooking can also be like cooking at home, so you don't even need an RV to do it, is my guess. But I don't know, because I'm not an RV specialist. And I know when I was looking through the channel, I really enjoyed the weekly broadcasts where they talk things over with friends. That sets a type of community in the channel that I don't think that you find in channels like us where we're focused on gaming. So you guys make sure to go check out the Happy Place Diaries channel. Tell them Omega sent you.
Okay, the first tip we're going to talk about is your TV. You ever get into camp and you turn on your TV and you get something like that? Or you get nothing but a blue screen? Well, what you need to do is make sure...
2. Gaming Greeny plays a lot of indie games. He's an interesting channel that shows off a lot of underrated indie games. Editor that we may not have heard of.
Now there is an odd vlog here and there of him smashing an old copy machine. Awesome!
Yes.
And road tripping around Florida. He has great thumbnails and a channel banner. Maybe we should ask him to make one for us, Slongi? It shows off his personality very clearly.
He has a clear voice that explains games that he explores through well.
A good channel for those looking at indie games because they're bored with the mainstream, and there are many great indie games out there, so make sure to check out Game Greeny channel and tell him Omega sent you.
Yes, final one coming up.
I think that joke's just about run its course. Here we are again, back with a little bit more of,
Number 1.
The top spot, we have Joss the Intern, who is a vlogger and traveler.
Can you imagine that as I'm giving up being an engineer and I'm going to travel the world and I'm going to record videos.
Go to Antarctica and don't tell Mrs. Stew.
You tell Mrs. Stew that I'm gone, I'll be back in 6 months. So back to Josh the Intern's channel. So what's his channel mainly about, Slongi?
The mainly basis is himself traveling around Asia. He has another channel called Shooting Shop, heavily based around the Asian culture, but doesn't upload on there as much. Josh explores secret temples and caves. That's amazing, isn't it, Stu?
That is amazing. And he gives us the thrill and adventure of the caving and the secret temples, all from the safety of our own home, which is something Stu's lungs can get behind.
Yes.
He also shows what life's like with the coronavirus, heavily present due to his travels around Asia, and he also shares tips on how to create and edit our own videos. That'd be helpful too, Slongi, right?
Great, especially for people who haven't had much of a channel yet. This is a channel for people who love urban exploring and a sense of adventure. Also, for people who have interest in the Asian culture, go look at that channel now.
And tell him Omega sent you.
Where do I begin? A couple of years ago, I think about 3 years ago, me and my good friend Sebastian went on our first ever backpacking adventure to Vietnam. We had just finished college, we were ignorant and excited and wanted to go out and see the world, and we had this idea for this crazy adventure to motorbike the length of Vietnam. The problem was, we decided not to research it at all. I mean, zero. We thought it would be summertime by the time we arrived there. It was actually winter. That's how unorganized and unplanned we were in this adventure.
Something I've realized about this trip is we're terribly unplanned.
Thanks all for tuning in to episode 40. Thanks for having us, Omega. It was a special treat to come back.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys have enjoyed these YouTubers. Be sure to comment your favorite one in the comments section below and let us know why you liked them so much.
Yeah. Also, if you have spare time, be sure to come over and check our channels. We have over 1,000 videos to choose from, and we never would have gotten there without Mr. Omega.
A special thank you to Mr. Omega, as he really helped boost our channel and keep us focused. And Slongi, what do we say to our fans at the end of every video?
Well, first off, we might see you there, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, notification bell on any of these channels, and goodbye, everybody!
Goodbye.